If I were to be war, I would be so satisfied now. Not only would I be snapping up the adults, but also the adults of the future, the children. As war, I'd be happy to know that some people who live in peace don't act from a place of peace, but from war. Rejecting, drawing boundaries with children, the most vulnerable, who through no fault of their own are dragged into an adult's war and left alone in camps. As war, I want to occupy that fertile ground which are children, so that my legacy can be heard and felt for generations, resounding in every breath. Despair is my grease. I want them to know that they will never escape me, that they're alone, unwanted. Even though they are no longer at war, the war still rages on in their life, in their inner world. And one day, they will do what was done to them, make war. They will reach for more, for better, just like those who live in peace. They will even call it peace. But I know it's war. A war that lasts and lasts and lasts. And the others will know and feel it too. And that's how I survive. Giving birth to myself again and again. Stronger and more powerful and smarter with every new generation. If I were peace, I would have almost lost my voice. Out of fashion, misunderstood. A luxury for those who feel safe in me. A dream for those who are trapped in trauma. As creativity, I'm the place where everything is possible. Where war and peace have no hold. Where guilt and fines don't exist. A place where you can be born again. Where new mornings exist, regardless of reality. I am the healer of the worst things people can do to each other. Measurable and scientific. The path that leads to me is music that rises above bombs and grenades. Laughter despite pain. Sports and games where you use your body not to escape, but to run to your future. The body that remembers everything, that once wanted to escape, kick, hit, scream, make itself small, and can do all of that in safety, while it kicks a ball, hides behind a tent, squeals with joy to be discovered. Theater, where you can be everyone you've ever been afraid of, and everyone you've ever wanted to be. The perpetrator and its victim. The hero who kisses the dead back to life, or just an everyday normal child. So everything you've seen, you can do again. So you can give it a place, words, can laugh without guilt, can practice living life once again in safety. If you've ever tasted me, you'll know that what's around you, or what appears in your dreams at night, isn't everything that exists in this life. There's something else, child of war. You now have a lasso that you can cast out to me in your darkest hours. And so, having tasted a new tomorrow, draw it towards you. I guess I don't really understand you, the child who's witnessed war, traumatized, bruised, played around with like an adult's toy, dislocated, displaced, unwanted. And yet, I understand you very well. Creativity has been my salvation, and is also your salvation. To know of a world that is bigger and more beautiful than the one the adults know. Your heart beating with love. The power you have is to be able to laugh despite everything you've seen and understood. The power you have is to be able to leave behind what wasn't yours, but an adult's idea. The power you have is the here and now, with the germ of a better tomorrow coursing through your veins. And the wisdom, as small as you are, to do better than the generations that have gone before you. child of war, who can forget and forgive, can love, can hope, child of war, war child, you, teacher.